Hey guys, we're doing a geometry video today, and essential question we're going to focus on are what are degrees? So we are going to get into some basics today and just kind of introduce some ideas that are pretty important in geometry. So when I think of degrees, there's two types. I can think of temperature degrees, like if it's hot or cold outside, but that's not what I'm talking about today. Or I can talk about when I go in a full circle all the way around. We call that doing a 360. There are 360 degrees in a circle. So if you're an athlete of any sort, if you've skied, snowboard, skateboard, you do BMX biking, you might know what doing a 360 means on it, or maybe just playing video games. So here's a guy on his snowboard doing a 360. You can watch. He's going to launch in the air here. Gets up, does a full circle, and lands it. I wish I could say I land those. I usually do not. But that is a 360 when you go all the way around. So we're going to get into the math of that 360 a little bit here for a second. Imagine you have that circle, and you took that circle and you cut it in half. That means you're taking a 360 and dividing it by 2. What's 360 divided by 2? Hopefully you already know that's 180. So doing a half circle is called doing a 180. Or it's 180 degrees. So if the beginning of the circle is 0 degrees, then halfway around is 180. So we say going halfway is 180. But if you go another halfway, 180 and 180 make 360. So going all the way around the circle makes a full 360. But what if we took the circle and we divided it into 4 sections? 360 degrees divided by 4 is equal to 90. That means when we do a quarter of the circle, only this portion, we're doing 90 degrees. And 90 and 90 make 180. And if I added another 90, 180 plus 90 is 270. And if I added another 90, I'd be back at 360. Now I could keep doing this. I could keep dividing the circle into parts. But really, this is what is actually happening. We take 360 degrees and we divide it by 360. And 360 divided by 360 is 1, meaning that each little tick mark on this circle going all the way around is 1 degree. And there are 360 of those degrees. And the reason I'm showing you this is because this is how we measure angles. If I had something like this and I wanted to measure it, I said, you know what, I want to know from this inside arc, corner to corner, inside the corner, what the arc measurement is. How many degrees is it? I could measure it on a circle. I could use a tool. I would probably use a protractor. A protractor is a tool for measuring angles. And I would put it on this protractor. It looks like this. And I would measure it in terms of that circle. So here's my angle. I'm going to slide it up on my protractor. And look where it lands. This angle in this corner here lands at 40 degrees, right there on the 40 marker. So how many degrees is this angle? Well, it's 40 degrees. It's a 40-degree angle. We've measured it. So just to kind of summarize here, this is a quick video, but what are degrees? Well, degrees are a measurement of an angle. And really specifically, it's based on 360 degrees makes a full circle. I think that's really important to know. So check this out. I've got this full 360-degree circle here. I've divided it based on tens. So it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, all the way around to 360. And I'm going to throw some angles on here. Here's an angle. What is the measurement of that arc? Well, looks like it hits the 70-degree mark. So I would say from here to here is 70 degrees. Here's another angle. I can make it big and wide. If I had to measure it, it looks like it hits the 140 mark. So it looks like a 140-degree angle. I can even open it up even bigger. I can make it look like this. And I can measure it way down at 230 degrees, meaning this big angle is 230 degrees. But if I get all the way around the circle, it's 360. Okay, so what are degrees? Well, it measures angles. It's based on 360 in a circle. The little symbol that we use for degrees looks like a little O, and it's up high, almost like an exponent or a power or something. We call that superscript. And we use protractors as a tool for measuring the angles. It's one of the tools that we use. So guys, we're going to do a lot more videos that involve measuring angles and looking at angle relationships. But I really want you to remember what degrees are, that it's a way of measuring an angle or an arc, and it's based on that 360 in a circle. All right, hope this helps. Look forward to the next video. See you later, guys.